The sooner you find... You found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
has scared him off. You look strong. Come to your Vasker and be a
Well,
companion.
that's taken care of. No thanks to you. Ha! And as companions? An order of... And we show up to solve problems if the coin is... Well, nobody... See what a warrior of true metal is like.
Fight with us and you'll have stories to tell. Come up to your basket.
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
This war's as stupid as our feud with Clan Greymane. Need something? Unlike the rest of my family, I've got work to do.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle. Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance. Don't forget to check us out. on the wind today. Good hunt ahead of us.
Fight with us and you'll have stories to tell. Come up to your Vasker, if you're worth anything.
If
You
you
look
wish to
strong.
hunt with me,
Come to your
your feet
Vasker
need to be quick
and be a
and your eyes
companion.
quick.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. This rain will stop eventually. Always does.
Hard to believe I ever complained about Ripton being cold.
Okay, can you hear me now? Hello? Nope. Okay, can you hear me now? Alright. Yep, just figured what was wrong. I plugged in my mic wrong. Because my mic is connected to a pair of Bluetooth headphones. Yep. Sorry, I'm like looking. Yeah, I know this was quite funny. That explains why I couldn't get anyone to watch earlier. All right. Well, my last stream kind of got interrupted. You know, I was talking like for a long time until someone said, "Hey, has he or she talked?" Which, by the way, it's she. Just Alright. Oh shit. Am I really headed down this cliff? See, the things I do when I'm like this. I mean, I find it quite funny that for the whole time I was talking and didn't realize anybody could hear me. Or nobody could hear me. Alright. I'm wondering why the fuck I was even heading down this mountain. Alright, I may end up walking away from the stream looking... Like, does anybody have an idea on, like, how you start the Sea of Ghosts quest? Or do I have to, like, look it up or like, something? Because if not, I will go right back to Whiterun. But I mean, this was kind of funny. Here I was talking and nobody could hear me. You know what? I'm just gonna go back to Whiterun. I mean, it is a modded quest. And I mean, it's not exactly the same as the PC because the PC actually had it like... Actually, I'm going to do something with my settings real quick. Or my broadcast settings. Okay, broadcast settings. Yep. All right. Yep. Well, yeah, this is a PS4 itself. Okay, wait, did I set that up right? Okay. Let me look at this again. Alright, well...
Do you get to the Cloud District very often?
I don't know if you hear it.
Spare a coin for a fellow Nord who's down on his luck.
So you can spend it on drinks at the Bannered Mare?
Yeah, I know. That would be a funny mod. I mean, personally, I'm okay with just lightly modding it. I mean, I still find this kind of funny because, you know, I failed to stream the... I started this stream and then, like... This doesn't seem like my usual audience. I don't know, it might be people who actually watch my channel, but... You know, it doesn't normally... I mean, yesterday it was just all people who normally watch my channel. As this is generally a channel about politics.
Can't get the sword on my own.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old...
Oh my god. Thomas the Tank Engine is Alduin. Yeah.
Owning a farm does have its advantage.
Oh yeah, that's right, aren't you? Yeah, that's right. I have a lot of friends on my Facebook. Well, maybe you should check out my other videos after this and see what you think of me. I imagine not too highly, as most people don't think too highly of me, but it's also because, well, the internet is full of some people who I would say aren't exactly the friendliest. So who knows? I mean, my channel description really says it all. Like, if you're gonna look at it, I mean, I'm very much like social justice and pro-communist, so. Well, what's up, Finch? Alright. Yeah, I picked that up. It took me a second, but I'm like, wait, yep, I do remember that name now. I'm not going to be very specific, but the person who said that they're friends with me on Facebook, yeah, I know. So yeah, I mean, you can decide from... I mean, that would be cool.
Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those.
But I mean, it's more like I'm doing this because I can. I don't have my PS4 on me at all times. Or it's not even my PS4. It's a PS4 that belongs to like my mother's family. So, be ready for 675 subs. I wish I'm at 575 right now. Because I think you just subbed. I was at 574 at the beginning of this stream. And I find it funny, the whole time I did not, like, notice anything, and that made it a lot funnier. Because here I was wondering, where is everybody going? Like, I'm talking and nobody's engaging. Turns out, I had the cord in backwards. Which meant that nobody could hear me from my mic. I mean, that just happens sometimes. Thanks, Finch. Oh. I'm so tempted to do it. I mean, that's mainly what I play Skyrim for, is just, like, to fuck up the world in any way possible. I mean, I have all kinds of mods on my, like, I have so many mods on my BethesdaNet account that, like, I could completely, like, start a modded game and be level 81 right away. I find it funny, I keep running around wondering where to go, but, like, I should know exactly where to fucking go. Do I like whales? Yeah, I like whales. I am pansexual. Non-binary and pansexual. Can't even get my Skyrim SE to sync with BethesdaNet, and I've gone back and forth with them for 6 months. And gave up, so they don't get my... Yeah. I mean, that actually kind of sucks, since that's basically... I don't get my binary computers. Okay, that was a good joke, knowing you. I definitely liked that, inside joke there. Yeah. You are a Jarl, therefore making me...
What's the meaning
if you didn't, would...
Jarl Balgruck has not received...
Did you just... Oh, pansexual, best kind of whale. I mean, I guess. And, good, if you didn't, I would... Did you just pun? Yeah, I punned. I pun all the time. I am quite a dork. That is not news to anybody who watches my channel. Or anybody who knows me, really. I'm a dork. Which is fine. It's just true. I get thee to a punnery. Alright, I have news of this Helgen Dragon attack.
Come on then.
And real quick.
It seems this damnable so you wish to master the arcane arts.
Oh, and if you go under the bridge where you are where you are, there's a skeleton. Yeah. I know, I've seen it before. I mean, I think that's a pretty cool Easter egg, but I mean, it's largely useless to go at. I mean, I can definitely show it. Again, I've been playing Skyrim for years, and I mean, I have it for a 360, but I usually don't get to play it modded, and hopefully when I get a computer, I will get this and definitely stream a bit more often, or stream, like, these games a bit more often. But, I mean, I spend a lot of time on my channel doing, like, hangouts and stuff, like talking to people. So, like, it's also gotten me used to, like, talking to a chat, the fact that I've been doing that for a while, which is a benefit my old channel never really had. I mean, I still have that old channel, and I still will do streams from time to time on that channel, but I figured, you know what, I'd play some Skyrim tonight on this, and you know what, tomorrow I'm probably going to yeah, I mean, that's also cool. I didn't mean to, like, condescend or anything. I was just saying that, like, I know about a lot of the Easter eggs. Yeah, okay, so apparel. Oh, that's buying. I don't want to buy any apparel. Just want to sell shit. Alright. No magic gear for me. Nope. What really makes me sad is that SKSE 64 development has been shelved. AFK, few minutes. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Well, I'm done.
If you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winter.
Well, I don't have the aptitude. I'm an orc that smashes people's head in with a maul.
You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
No, I saw it through fucking Hadvar's eyes. Yes, I saw it with my own eyes.
By Ismir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus?
Yeah.
Shall we continue to trust
I mean, in old Skyrim, if you have it for like the...
My lord, we should send troops to
if you have it for like Steam on PC, it's just...
danger.
Or if you have it on like PC just in general, you can mod the crap out of it, and it's kind of...
Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Crashing and... yeah. I've played through the opening sequence so many times. Yeah, same here. I'm always starting like new characters, and very few of them I actually go through the whole main story. Most of the time I'm just kind of fucking around on the side quests. You know, but that's just me. I am very much a side quest person. Oh. Well, I'm going for 24 hours to get it back. Yeah, I mean, actually, that's something that I've done in, like, boredom before. Like, it's like, you know what? I want to make a bunch of, I'm trying to remember. Was it healing, smithing? No, I think it was either fortify smithing or fortify enchanting. No, it was fortified smithing. I'd be like, you know what? I want to make, like, 300 fortified smithing potions. Let me just go around and chase butterflies. In fact, you can even shout them out of the sky with a good Fus Road. Wait, where? Why am I running out of the castle?
God might preserve us.
I'm surprised nobody's asked me like what difficulty I have this playing on. I mean, because I'm such a noob, like when it comes to actual like
you wear that armor well.
How good I am, or like when it comes to how good I am at the game, I'm not all that great. I mean, plenty of hours in it.
Well done.
Just not that great of a player.
Your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service. I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem.
Hey, I found an area in Whiterun. I got in the... Found an area in Whiterun I got in the sewers, and I found a mega mud crab.
Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors.
I mean, I find it funny because basically what I'm playing right now is basically pretty close to an unmodded game. I've basically only added some immersive mods and that one quest mod. I'm almost tempted to go back to the main menu and just add the, and just mess around with the load order a bit. Although that would mean that there's a possibility I would have to, like, show my Bethesda Net account, and I am not fucking doing that. I mean, I had mods that allowed me to pick, like, 4 different races, that were called half giants, which were essentially just scaled up. They were basically scaled up from other races in the game. Like there were the half giants, the frost giants, fire giants, and storm giants, which were basically just all the human races turned into giants. Oh shit, I am getting so distracted by the chat, and there's not even all that many people in the chat.
I'm here to buy food, Nazim. I suppose you don't need to worry about that. Owning a car.
You see, you guys get to watch me run back and forth in Skyrim while I pay attention to a chat and forget what I'm doing. This is the magic of streaming and not being experienced in streaming video games. I mean, tomorrow I'm probably going to stream Dragon Age Inquisition. I have it for the PS4 and I can easily play it, although
that's good armor.
You would also notice I have a different avatar because my avatar, or this avatar here is actually because this is my brother's PSN account. Also, is the I did this thing that basically turns the comments to speech. Can you guys hear it or not? Because I can't hear it on my end. Or I can easily play it. That was probably a bit of an echo. Oh, then it's just a feature that doesn't actually work. Oh well. Oh hey, it's 8:47. Yeah, it is 8:47. I live on the East Coast.
When I hold my daughter in my arms.
I mean, my state is literally a state on the coast.
So I practice with my fists.
Yeah, whatever.
Farengar, come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the... Ah, indeed? Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet
that may or may not
actually
be there.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragon. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean
delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Alright, I'm not sure whether my character would actually be smart or not. You know what, I'm going with the character who's not necessarily all that intelligent. Alright, where am I going?
No need for tedious
what am I
hours and
fetching?
whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters. I, go to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Did you just call me a pleb?
Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow.
You called me a
already
pleb.
found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me.
So, what about my
You'll have
reward?
to see the Jarl about that. Maybe his steward, Avenici.
You take this.
I'm sure
if you take his hood off, he has horrific sideburns. I know. Unfortunately, you can only do this on console on PC. Actually, you can also kill him for the Daedric quest for Mephala. Actually, I've done it before. I've also played this on. I have played Skyrim on the PC before, but not all that much. Played it for like a couple hours, because someone else had a PC with it. Yeah, if you can get the Ebony Blade, which is in the castle, but one of the ways you can get the key is by killing Farengar. You don't have to kill Farengar, but you can kill him.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
I always forget about the Mephala quest.
Tell him what you
I mean, I always remember it just because of the weapon. I am a big fan of the Ebony Blade.
It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever
And in Morrowind, my weapon of choice is Goldbrand, or actually Eltonbrand. But Eltonbrand is really like
so fast in my life.
it is really specific on how you get it, and it's really like in Easter egg.
We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I hope so too. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of people on my internet server, so this shouldn't shut down like it did yesterday. But basically, yesterday when it shut down the second time, I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm done. Like, I am not going through this shit again.
You have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar.
I'm not here, I'm just looking for...
As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city.
Oh,
and
vegan.
Please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
Vegan, please don't talk about your personal...
No.
Your personal things that you're going through with feeling bad about yourself, or feeling bad about some stuff that you've said. I mean, nobody has context for it, and that's one of those private things.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
I mean, it's more. I'm more saying it for the benefit of other people who have been talking with you about it. But yeah, I mean, this is not something I want to get into on a live stream.
You tried mercenary work?
Just a bunch of symbols. Alright, well, let's go and smash some skulls.
Lady, could you spare a coin?
I could, but Ayn Rand says I shouldn't.
Divines, bless your kind heart.
But Ayn Rand's also an asshole, so.
It's since she died. I wound up here, but really?
Could adopt you if you want.
Oh well. Thanks anyway.
Hammer time. I mean, technically it's not a hammer, it's a maul. Actual historical war hammers were one-handed weapons.
The farmers are charging me double for the produce I sell.
So...
They're saying it's because of this trouble with the store.
So, yeah, basically... Super... I'm sorry, that's like getting me. That mocking SpongeBob meme really, like, makes me laugh. Speaking of the Ebony Blade, I've modified my own Skyrim to the point I can actually enhance it. Also, I use cheat codes to get this. It's small in yeah. Yeah, that's like the... Exactly. I mean, if you've ever played Dragon Age, the series, if you get what most RPGs would traditionally call a warhammer, it's actually called a maul, which is basically a fantasy weapon. I'm not sure whether they've historically existed, but basically it takes the concept of a warhammer, which was one-handed, and makes it two-handed and a lot heavier. And I imagine that a maul this size just coming down on someone's skull would just... I imagine it would be very brutal. Skyrim and Oblivion are like the two games where you should never actually get lost on a quest, because they actually give you markers directly to the quest and you just have to look at the compass. Ooh, look, butterflies. Skyrim on YouTube is a medieval Skyrim on YouTube is a medieval and Viking weapon expert, but I've never seen him talk on it. If you're interested in that stuff, actually, I watch Skyrim's channel pretty often. It's actually one of my favorite channels to watch on like downtime when I need a break from like talking about politics, because well, that shit can be nerve-wracking. So like I'll watch like his weapon reviews and things. Like I recently saw him review this fold-out knife that was so big that he was basically able to use it as a sword. I mean, it obviously lost all practicality, but it was like pretty cool. In fact, his channel kind of sparked my interest, or kind of made me understand historical weapons and like just... Yeah, so yeah, his channel is pretty good. Metatron's is pretty good too, although I think Metatron might be sinking a bit into like the anti-feminist thing, which kind of bugs me quite a bit.
Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
Oh, yep, here comes the dragon. But yeah, I mean, Skyrim's channel is really awesome. I mean, Skyrim doesn't call himself a feminist, and he's a bit more apolitical than a lot of people, but while I'm not a big fan of apoliticality, you know, it's nice to watch a channel that isn't, like, covered in politics all the time. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Oh shit, am I going to have to use healing? Let me get my stamina up. I watched the Slingshot channel a lot, but Jorg is has kind of said some yeah, Jorg has said some stuff that like puts me on edge. But I mean, I still watch the Slingshot channel from time to time. He probably had no idea that what he said was ableist. I mean, most people don't have ideas. Most people don't seem to understand when they say something sexist either. I mean, it is kind of embedded in our language, so like I don't 100% blame someone for using an ableist slur, because it has been embedded in our language by plenty of other people. Alright, that's fine. Yes! Here we go. Dragon scales. I mean, oh, are you talking about here is seeing the I'm gonna find a new stream? It doesn't really hurt me because I just have never really I have never really cared about who likes me or not. It's more about I want respect, even if you don't like me. I want to be respected. That's the position I've always taken. So, you know, someone saying, "Hey, your stream is getting boring, and I don't like your stream." Okay, that's fine. Yeah, more Murmel Alright, well, I'm going to go into my... Oh, no, my shouts. Whoa! There we go. And yes, I am going to actually walk back to the city over encumbered because
Dragonborn.
I'm not really going to use the dragon bones or the dragon scales.
In the very oldest tales, that's what you did, isn't it? Absorbed.
Yep,
yes,
I think you may be right.
I am. You can shout now. That can only mean one thing. You must be dragon.
Or, you know what? Oh shit. I still have these weapons. Well, I could drop this. It's not all that much. The reason I dropped that sword is mainly because I already have that enchantment. Kinda wish I had a horse right now. Yes, I am trying to cheese it by essentially going for a power attack. Oh, I am stopping way earlier than I intend to. Oh, well, that's not how you do it. Haven Bag, best mod ever. Haven Bag is... I wonder if that's available for the PS4. Honestly though, I wish that you could get mods from the Nexus on consoles. Unfortunately, you can't. Although, you can install mods that use assets outside of the game. On the Xbox One, they just have to be on BethesdaNet. In fact, if I had there's a guarantee that if I had a PC, I'd be making more videos. It's actually quite possible that I'd end up fucking around even more on video games for a little while. Although that wouldn't be forever. Nope. PS4 is not allowed to use any outside assets. However, if someone were to make a little side game that was more linear or something and modify the rate at which people can level up, they could actually get away with that. How someone could even there's actually a mod that you can get for the PS4 that allows you to access the testing room that you could easily get to with console commands on the PC. It was called QA Smoke. I know I went there. That was yeah, so I mean it's kind of weird, but like I said, this is probably also going to be oh, there we go, there's Troy with the eggplants. Troy is my best shit-posting friend. And also has some really good jokes about people on the far right. Also, if you don't know who Troy is, it's the guy who just sent an eggplant emoji. So that's Lonely Wolf 1980. In fact, I'd recommend that. I don't think I have a bow, although I might. Oh, yep, I do. Whoa! Oh, that's the wrong button. What's funny is that I know, like, I'm so used to Xbox controls, but like, it's a PS4 controller, and like my instinct is to immediately jump and be like, oh, this is a. Like my instinct is to like immediately jump and say, nope, this is. Like, this is a PS3 controller, you're using R1, but you gotta use R2.
I need to ask you to stop. That shouting is making people nervous. Can't say I've heard of any laws against whatever that is you're doing. But I'll lock you up if I have to.
You're not my dad.
I've got my eye on you.
Now expect it. Yeah, I mean, I always do that. I always expect a guard to be pissed at me.
You did it. You killed the dragon.
They always find some way to be pissed at the proles. It doesn't really feel that much faster than when I was swinging the hammer and going forward. Although it is going at the normal speed that you can walk with a bow. I have one mod that when they say, did someone steal your sweet roll, the guard is turned into a sweet roll. Okay, that sounds like a hilarious mod. You can take a flower and they will be pissed. Yeah, I mean, pretty much.
Look, you already have been told you're not allowed.
The guards are like a hair trigger. Like, it's very easy to piss them off.
All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back.
Ooh, let's hope there's a... Yep. Another that when a guard says, I used to be an adventurer like you until I took an arrow in the knee, and lightning kills them. Okay, that sounds like an even funnier mod.
Welcome to Adrian. Place's name?
Yep. Anyway,
our wares are strong and the... Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Bloody hell, I'm trying to type. Thanks, ninjas. Alright. Hunting bow, 30 iron arrows, because they still bring my speech up even though they don't give me any gold. All these steel arrows, this steel sword, this steel war axe. Alright. This fur armor, these fur bracers. Oh. Well, I've got... How did I not see the steel armor before?
We've got small weapons as well as big. Maces, daggers, that's... Blades,
here we go.
Helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Alright, well...
The finest weapons and armor.
I did not mean to leave. Okay. There we go. And studded armor can go.
Until next time.
And I'm heading back up to Dragon's Reach. And another that when Mr. Fancy Pants says, do you get to the Cloud District very often? I thought not. Or no, he says, I think what he specifically says is he says, do you see the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't. And then of course I immediately look at him and want to kill him.
There's been talk amongst the gods.
Oh, I've gone around like intentionally, like I've broken the game so that like it was impossible to kill me, and gone around just shooting guards in the knees. Yeah, and it was pretty funny. In fact, my bow is also broken to do like 4 million damage, so...
Go cast your fence.
No, I'll do whatever I want to. You're not my real dad. My dad is not a phone. Duh.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
Well, first, let me get to the enchanting, or the arcane enchanter and disenchant these.
We're just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
Oh, here we go.
So what happened at the watchtower?
Was the dragon there? Oh yeah, I feed. That's always really funny to do. Okay. Turns out I may be something called Dragonborn.
What do you know about the Dragonborn?
When the dragon died, I absorbed some kind of power from it.
Greybeards really were summoning you.
The Greybeards? Who the fuck are they?
Masters of the way of the voice. They live in seclusion, high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun?
No, I didn't hear it. It wasn't loud enough.
Summoning you to High
They didn't hear it in Jersey either.
Centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rungar, calm yourself. What does
I mean, they kind of look like a bunch of Karl Marxes, which...
Capable as she may be.
I mean, Karl Marx isn't exactly like a bad-looking guy.
Dragonborn.
No nonsense.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just a sucker for beards, I guess.
Sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
I've always been a sucker for beards.
Don't be so hard on Avenich.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with her?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours.
Again, neither of those are bad looks.
Whatever happened when you killed that dragon? It revealed something in you.
I mean, I've always found the Greybeards to be pretty cool, even if they're kind of bland.
They think you're Dragonborn. Who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's
You're not my real dad.
Of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you know. To climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you?
Don't do that.
High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very
also, expect more Bethesda Mountains. Yeah.
I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down there. They haven't seen yet.
You know what? I'm going to wander around in the woods for a little bit. In fact, I think I'm even going to steal some materials from fucking Yorland. First time I've seen the Greybeards. I tried to get the robes. They were wearing, yeah, but you can only get the robes with console commands. In fact, I can display one of the mods that I have on right now. Where, okay. Body separates this. So there's the so yeah, it basically recategorizes the armor. Jewelry, boots. Oh, there we go, boots. Iron boots, steel cuffed boots, which requires 3 steel ingots. Or ingots.
That's a lot of steel to shape.
What have you got for sale? Miscellaneous, 6 steel ingots, you say? I'm not even going to steal them. Because if anybody knows, there's actually a trick to get under the Skyforge, and there's a chest. Yeah, basically it's unobtainable without console commands, you're right. How much national power? Honestly, can we destroy the whole fucking thing? I also wanted the execution... the execution... What? Yeah, okay. The boots now, I can get those. And gauntlets has got to be somewhere up here. Okay, there we go. Steel Nordic gauntlets then. Alright. I now have essentially a full set of steel armor. I'm still a helmet short, but I can head back to the Riverwood and buy some more, or head back to, actually no, I can just head back to War Maidens and get a couple more steel ingots. But I mean, I can take a quick save right here. And although this, if you get the unofficial patch, you can't do this, which I think is perfectly fine, although I take advantage of this in almost every game that I play. It's how I've managed to, like, get rich and stuff. But yeah, here it is. And basically what happens is you go around and you get to the Skyforge, or you get under the Skyforge. But I'm going to load. Alright. Well, here we go. Alright. The way I get is the chest in the rat. The way I get is the chest in the Ratway. Yeah, there's I know about the chest in the Ratway for the Thieves Guild, right? The way you get rich. Gold is like the one thing you can steal that will not get confiscated from you. Which I think is actually like a pretty cool like feature, like if we're being honest. Also, the Thieves Guild questline is awesome. You can clip through a wall if you grab a bowl, hold it up, hold it out and run through the wall. Wall apparently. Yeah. Yeah, probably. Yeah, actually it is a way to get Chillrend. I've done it before, although personally I prefer to do the Thieves Guild questline to get it. And then I can also smith it up all the way as a light armor character. But like I prefer to do it at a higher level instead, because that way I get like a really powerful sword. Wait, that's right. I was heading down to War Maidens. First thing I get is the Huntsman's axe.
Looking for my husband Nazim?
Personally, I tend to prefer. Oh. I like a silly combo of Dawnbreaker and Chillrend. Actually, I love Dawnbreaker for like certain role plays that I've done where I've, like, if you role play as the Dawn Guard, or like as a character who joins the Dawn Guard, it is like a near perfect weapon. Like, there isn't much that can beat it. Like, it clearly can be beaten, but like from a role-playing perspective, it's like, well, vampires are undead, you're mainly going to be facing vampires, so you'll be doing like quite a bit more damage to them than everybody else. That's right, that's the share button, not the select button. Here we go, gotta wait another... Yeah, the Daedric armor is pretty badass in this game. I mean, the Daedric armor, unless you had good random number generator...
We'll pay good money for information.
I mean, if you're... I mean, if you're looking for, like, a good, Oh shit, what was it? Unless you have good random number generation in your playthrough, it is actually likely that there will not even be a whole set of Daedric armor in the game, and there's no smithing in Morrowind, so... Like, forget about smithing your own.
A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us.
Although it is easy to get, it is easy enough to get ebony armor. I've actually managed to get at level 1, although it kind of breaks the game. Not much. I've just finished beating the dragon, and I'm replacing my armor. All right.
Got some good pieces. Yes, actually. How about you smith me blades, helmets, pretty much anything.
Apparel. Or no, miscellaneous steel ingot. Let's get 3.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
An iron dagger. Got it. Sure, somewhere. I wish they had just put it in alphabetical order, for fuck's sake. Anarcho-communist cookbook. Getting cool shit early always breaks Bethesda games. Yeah, I mean, that is definitely very true, but breaking the game, like, for me, when it comes to Bethesda games, breaking the game is part of the fun, in my opinion. Alright, so... Alright, here we go. I'm sure I'm not... Okay, where... No, okay. Headgear, war axes, shields, body, great swords, arrows, war hammers, maces, gauntlets, and battle axes. Arrows, great sword... Okay. Arrows, great swords, body... Is there no way to make a fucking iron dagger? Headgear... Okay. Got it here somewhere. Am I going to have to deactivate this mod because... Oh, no, they put it in the miscellaneous category. Even better.
Not too shabby. Apprentice level work, but solid. Keep at it.
Alright, here's an iron
bad,
dagger.
It's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there.
Alright. I did not mean to start this quest either. Like, usually one of the biggest things, like that trick I was using before, I used that to break the smithing system, because once you have, like, a ridiculous amount of ingots, you can just, like, bring your smithing skill up rapidly. Like, at level, have max smithing.
Have you met my father? He's the steward up at Dragon's Reach.
Alright. I have sharpened the dagger.
You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack.
Yeah. Alright. Here we go. There we go. Okay.
I help my father. You think all...
There's the leather you wanted.
Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need.
There we go. Headgear is here somewhere. Well, Imperial Great Helm, that's 2 leather strips, a leather, and 3 steel ingots. But, okay. Armor 28, and I'll look at the steel helmet 27. You know what? I'll go with the Imperial Great Helm. Here, wait. Almost forgot about the hide helm. Oh shit, are they? Okay, did my mic and headphones get better? I mean, I'm just, like I said, this is,
More inside.
Alright, well, here's the hide helmet.
Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith. Have you met my... You have talent. Why don't you keep that dagger?
Here we go.
Looking to protect
what have
yourself
you got for sale?
or deal some damage?
Well, I'm looking to sell this, and this. Imperial Great Helm.
The shop if you need anything.
Well, it looks like I'll be trying to get a set of Imperial armor then.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of
Or
you.
not. Okay, yeah.
Even if you are my ally.
Or not, it'll cut out words. I'm probably gonna have to like wrap this up in the next 15 minutes, so I'm gonna go bash some bandits. You know, finish strong. Yep, as we just heard Nazim like a second ago, get to the Cloud District often, what am I saying? Of course you don't. Which is funny because I never actually see it. I mean, it's very possible that it's just on Finch's end. I mean, I would go and try and fight some giants, like, for your amusement, but, you know, figured I want to actually, like, kill some enemies that I can handle. So I am done with that. Okay. Find the Redguard woman. I mean, I love doing that quest only because I get to, like, smash out a whole group of mercenaries, and I just really find it fun to, like, fight people in this game. I mean, I prefer to, I mean, I usually am doing, like, a mix of magic and, like, damage, like, but this character I've basically made, like, not like a complete barbarian, but, like, they are basically, like, kind of just a character that smashes skulls indiscriminately. Quite indiscriminately, in fact.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
I did not know there was a bandit cave here.
You want? Huh?
Yeah. Here we go. Barely a fucking scratch. Ooh, my pickpocket increased, but I don't know when I'm ever going to use that skill. Especially when I can kill someone and take everything they have on them. Although the misdirection perk, when you get misdirection, or whatever the final perk is, oh, perfect touch, and you can steal armor, it actually becomes ridiculous. Alright, well, am I really going to suck this much at lockpicking? Oh, this is an adept lock. See, I went at it like it was like a fucking novice lock and broke a couple picks. There we go. Going to bed, guys. Night, and see you tomorrow. Well, see ya. I am glad that you had some fun watching the stream. Do you have no respect for honor? Oh shit, I'm gonna die anyway, am I? Yep, I'm out of potions.
Oh well, must have run off.
It's about 9:30 a.m. your time, so that's... Okay, if you go ahead by... Oh, nope. You're on the East Coast like me. Oh wait, no. You're 12 hours ahead. If it's a.m. So, well, I guess I'm calling it a night. I will have another stream up tomorrow, probably. Bye, everybody. Oh. Is this really going to give me a hard time deactivating it? Alright. There we go.